Hi everyone, my name is Piterpakulski and today I would like to show you the end result for the program that we created for tracking debt by vendor, debt by a specific invoice that you've created. And today I will just show you how you can use this program. The link to download this model I will put to the description of this video. Also, I will put the process I've created this model from scratch. If you would like to use it in your desktop, be careful that your version of Excel must support the unique function. So check this out, please. We're starting just from naming all your vendors that you work with, the companies that you work with. Then we set up the first year of our projections. All our inputs have specific color. This is the color of our inputs. All other cells are automatic. So we just set up the first year of our projections. We name all the companies that we work with. Then we set up the debt balance at the beginning of our period, and then we set up the first day of projections, and then we have a list of 5,000 transactions where we can set up all the information that we need to track invoices, debt by vendor, by invoice, so that kind of stuff. I will just start filling the model and you will see how it works. On the second spreadsheet that is called report, we have invoice and the debt by this specific invoice and the vendor. So how it works: the first column, we just type the name of transaction. For example, it will be 4th of March. Then we choose month, year, amount. For example, this will be month. Then this will be invoice. Then we type, for example, the number of invoice. Then we go to this spreadsheet and see the balance for this invoice. For example, if this debt will be more than $2,000, this will be marked with red. Also, this debt will be shown here at the top of this model. You can see the vendor, the debt, then we continue typing new transactions. So for example, the payment for this transaction will be like this. This will be payment. The vendor will be vendor number 4th. Then we choose the invoice to link this payment to this invoice. Then we go to the report, and now we see how the amount of debt is changing. For example, we will have another payment for this invoice. Then we go as usually to the report. Here we will see how the amount of debt by this invoice has turned to 0. Then, for example, we have another transaction. So now we see a new invoice here, we see a new vendor. Now we see it calculates the amount of debt. Then we go and create a new transaction for payment. So the payment, for example, will be $35,000. Here we will choose this invoice to link the payment to this invoice. Then we go to the report. Excel calculates the amount of debt. Here we see the amount of debt for this invoice. Also, we can go to the top of our model and see the debt by this vendor. If we have some starting debt, for example, $2,000, we can enter it here, see the debt at the end of the period. For example, if the debt will be more than $13,000, it will be okay, but if, for example, it won't be marked with red. But for example, if the debt will be higher than $500, it will be marked like this. Or we can create a marker for a specific invoice. If specific invoice debt is more than $500, it will be marked with red. But for example, if it will be more than less than $11,000, it will be okay for us. So we can create the markers for highlighting the amount of debt by vendor, by specific invoice. So here we have 5,000 transactions that you can set up. Also, you can download this model. The link I will give in the description of this video. Also, I will give the links of videos how I've created this model from scratch. So if you like this video, you can subscribe our channel. Also, you can order financial business model from scratch. See you and bye.